Hey guys!
We're here to do the second video on this Monday doubleheader. This video was requested by one of the band members. His name is Sven. He's also in Aborted, and he's in this band. This is one of his new projects. The name of the band is Coffin Feeder. Fuck, that's a fucking badass name if I've ever seen. But the name of the song is even better. Stereo Homicide. That means dos.
Dos.
Dos. That's what makes it stereo. And it features David of Signs of the Swarm. All right. There's nothing else I want to say. I just want to press click. Or press play, whatever, and hear this track and watch this video and get into it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Holy shit. This could have been the soundtrack to Amityville horror. Like when you see the house and shit like that.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right. What do you think?
Whew.
That was meaty.
That was fucking meaty, man.
That was fucking meaty. This song was meaty.
Ah.
I kind of had an idea what we were getting ourselves into. Sorry to interrupt, but considering Sven isn't Aborted, I didn't think he was going to start like a symphonic metal band.
All I had to hear was Aborted, and I kind of knew where we were going.
Yeah, so to me, the sound was not a shock. It's not like he wakes up in the morning. It's like, I enjoyed this whole Aborted thing, but I think it's time for me to start like a folk metal band. You know what I mean? Or like a country or hard rock.
Hard rock.
I don't see him doing that. So I wasn't surprised. And then when you see David from Signs of the Swarm is on the track, if you guys are familiar with Signs of the Swarm, you also know what you're going to get yourselves into. So I wasn't shocked by the heaviness and the meatiness that this track had. But what's your take? What do you think?
Man, let's start with the.
Because I know you're not a core kid at heart. You're not a core kid at. You have your days.
Certain core.
Certain core.
There's a certain core.
You like your core sliced.
I like my core sliced. But I enjoyed it.
Ooh.
You know,
all right.
To an extent, but I enjoyed it.
Okay, there's always a caveat with you.
All right. No, I didn't. I enjoyed myself. I think I enjoyed it a lot more because it was a change. You know.
From the previous one. Fuck, this was a palate cleanser.
I think
this was a chaser.
I think that's probably why I enjoyed it a lot more than maybe if I listened to it again. Right, so let's just listen to the song once, in my opinion.
Or you have to listen to the other track before every time you listen to this one.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Because I think it made me enjoy it a lot more. I mean, those parts at the end, I wasn't my favorite. Those kind of chunky, choppy stuff at the end, but I was actually finding myself liking it a little bit more than usual. Especially the combination of both vocals.
Yeah.
The harsh and the more...
That part...
The harsh kind of squeal.
When the second vocals come in, the song really takes the nosedive.
Yeah,
fucking nosedive.
I think before the nosedive, I was all in.
The nosedive is a little bit hard to work your way through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, before the nosedive, all the way in...
Oh, the song is fucking killer.
The nosedive... it got me a bit, but then I started to warm up a little bit.
I like the fact, okay, if the part when the song takes that dive, if it had stayed down, I think would have killed the track for me. But the fact that it took that dive, but then it with the two vocals coming in together, it's almost like they're building the track back up again to where it was earlier. That build-up process, it really worked well for me. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So at the beginning, when the song takes that turn, I was like, ugh, because I was really loving the track up until that point. Because I love the meatiness the drums, dude. Like, how do you not have carpal tunnel from doing that shit? Like, it's so quick.
Now, I know it may sound very, very stupid what I'm about to say, but I'm going to say it anyways.
Oh, it never stopped you.
It never stops me. But listening to the song, before it hits that dip, listening to the song, I'm like, God, you know what goes so well in this song? Some fretless bass.
You got some bass. It wasn't fretless, though.
It wasn't fretless, but I was thinking to myself, I'm like, you know what would probably go really well in this song? A very well-placed fretless bass. That would go pretty well.
You didn't get the fretless, but you got the bass, though.
I got the bass, which I was very happy with. But, I still stand to it. I think in that first part there could have been some fretless bass. And
you would have brought some clarity. It would have made the transition to that dip a lot smoother.
Yeah.
Because it would give it a little bit of clarity to the song. Because the song is super meaty.
Super thick.
And it feels like it's getting thicker and thicker as it progresses.
You can pick out everything, but not so much. I feel like if the fretless bass is there, that's the shining light you can really pick out.
I don't necessarily want the fretless bass all the way through the song. I just wanted one spot.
I want it to be bass, because I want it to be fretless bass, but in certain spots you hear that dip up, like how Beyond Creation has those dips up and down. I want that dip. So it comes into the forefront a little bit, and then it kind of squeezes its way back down.
Out. Okay, all right. But you still got the bass, though.
I still got the bass.
But even the bass was meaty.
Yeah.
Even the bass was meaty. I enjoy this track, man. It comes in hard hitting. The drums are fucking thunderous. The guitars bring you down.
Yeah.
Just bring you down. The vocals are killer. When the two vocals come together, I think it works really well. It makes the song, like I said, there's a little bit of a dip there. You lose a little bit of the meatiness there. You hit the bone. When the song dips, you hit a bone. But then when the two vocals come together, you start to find meat again, and it starts to become even perhaps bigger than what it was before. So it's a song that has this sort of, there's this cut in the track, but what came before, it was meaty and heavy, and what comes after is even meatier and heavier. So it works really well. The other thing that works well for me is the fact that the song is under 3 minutes.
Yeah.
For a song like this, with this kind of heaviness, with this kind of aggression, with this kind of power, you cannot go too long. Because it becomes, it burns you out.
Yeah, you feel full.
Exactly. For a track that's this heavy, this brutal, I always want them to be short so that it leaves you wanting more. Not feeling like, oh, I've had enough. You know what I mean? So the fact that the previous song, so the fact that the song is under the 3 minute mark, to me, makes it even more impactful. Because it's like a hit and run. It comes in, it hits you hard, and then it goes. So you're like, fuck. By the time you realize what happens, you're like, what the hell's going on? You need to listen to it again. So I really like this track. Coffin Feeder, I believe this is their first single. It's a new project.
Oh.
Like I said, featuring Sven from Aborted. Stereo Homicide. All right, let us know what you think about Coffin Feeder, Stereo Homicide. And somebody let fucking Galactic Criminal know about this band.
Yeah.
Fuck. This is his bread and butter.
This is his bread and butter, yeah.
I mean, some of us, we spend our hours on Pornhub. He spends his hours watching deathcore videos.
That's what gets him off.
That's what gets him off. That's what makes him slap one. So, fuck, somebody hit him up. Hit him up. Here, the bearded guy.
Maybe we should just hit him up.
Yeah, I think I'm going to hit him up after we post this video. All right. He's gonna love this.
He's going to love.
I mean, if we like this, and we're not even like huge fans of the genre per se, he's gonna be all over this.
Yeah.
He's gonna need to install wiper blades on his screen to remove all the jizz that's gonna be on it. So, all right. On that sticky note, we'll see you guys tomorrow on more videos. Take care, guys.
See ya.